morning. How are you today? It's a pleasure to be here. As usual, it's a pure delight. It's a sheer delight to be here. I can't imagine anything better than coming here with the makeup, with the lights, and teaching English. Really, to tell you the truth, I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. No estoy bromeando, no estoy de broma. I'm not joking, pero se dice más este segundo. I'm not kidding. Kid, como chavalín, chaval, kid. Kids son niños o hijos incluso. My kids. I have two kids. It's interesting about kids. It's strange about the word kids. Kid, in singular, K-I-D, kid, has two meanings. Well, two. Two. Number one is a baby goat. Una cabra, bebé. O sea, un cabrito, all right? A baby goat. All right. Kid. Now, a kid is un chaval. Un chaval. A boy, not a girl. Only a boy. Yeah. If you say, I saw a kid the other day in the street. Vi un chavalín el otro día en la calle. Un guaje, como dirían en Asturias. I saw a kid the other day. A kid. Yeah. He's a nice kid. Es un chico majo. He's a nice kid. Kid. Now, kids, si añadimos una S, entonces, dos significados. Niños en general, pero niños. Y adolescentes, teenagers to the kids. Yeah, adults no. Hasta los 17, digamos. Kids. Había muchos niños en el parque. There were a lot of kids in the park. Yeah, there were a lot of kids. ¿Qué están haciendo esos chavales? What are those kids doing? Yes. Y entonces, they can be boys or girls. Boys and girls. Incluso si hay un grupo de 20 niñas haciendo el ganso, you say, what are those kids doing? So we use kids, can be all girls, all boys, or a mixture. But a kid is always a boy. Now, my kids, your kids, her kids, their kids, sus hijos. Cuando personalizamos mis, tus, vuestros, nuestros, etc. Kids son mis hijos, tus hijos, vuestros hijos, etc. They're your kids, my kids, their kids, our kids, etc. Pero nunca se usan en singular. No se dice mi hijo, my kid, no. My kid, no. My son, or my daughter, my little boy, mi chico, my little boy, my little girl, my daughter, my son. Okay? But not my kid. Yes. ¿Qué tal tu hijo? How's your kid? No se dice. Suena raro, suena mal. How's your kid? Parece no despectivo, pero casi. How's your kid? How are your kids? Perfect, no problem. Strange, extraño. ¿Qué tal tus hijos? How are your children? Children. How are your boys? Si son chicos varones, how are your boys? How are your girls? ¿Qué tal tus chicas? O tus hijas, vamos. How are your girls? How are your kids? No problem. Pero no digas how is your kid? Sounds strange. So probably, to avoid potential confusion, probably the best is to say children. Boys, girls, and children. Yeah. ¿Qué tal tus hijos? How are your children? Vi muchos niños en el parque. I saw a lot of children in the park. Yes. And a child. Vi un niño llorando en el banco del parque. I saw a child. All right. Or a little boy or a little girl crying on the park bench. So avoid kids. However, when you hear it, you'll hear it more than children. All right? Okay. Gain fluency. I need to finish where I left off yesterday because I didn't finish the last paragraph. The last micro paragraph on page 92, at the bottom, not in the middle nor at the top, but at the bottom. Listen to your heart. Muy poético. Escucha tu corazón. Listen to, recordar. Siempre se dice listen to. En la Feria del Libro cada año, la mitad de la gente dice, I listen your program every day. Y les corrijo, I listen to your program every day. Eso, I listen to your program every day. Listen to, listen to, listen to, listen to. Listen to your heart, my heart. Listen to your heart. If your heart tells you now is the right time, then don't hesitate any longer. Go see her and ask her to marry you. She'll say yes, I guarantee you. Ay, pero el matrimonio complicado, que sí, Marta. Yeah. Listen to your heart. If your heart tells you now is the right time, ahora es el momento idóneo o propicio. If your heart, apropiado, adecuado, propicio, well, you have a lot of words in Spanish. We say right. Si ahora es el momento propicio, si ahora es el momento idóneo, si ahora es el momento adecuado, si ahora es el momento adecuado, si ahora es el momento correcto. En inglés, con right. Appropriate is correct, but we don't say it. Adequate, no. Adequate in English, adecuate, adecuado, significa pasable, pasa, es adecuado. No es para tirar cohetes, pero it's adequate. So adequate is not necessarily a high level or a very positive, 100% positive adjective. On a scale of 1 to 100, adequate is 70, percentile 70. It's adequate. Pasa. It's enough. It's adequate. So, which is adecuado, tener una actitud adecuada ante la vida. To have an adequate attitude? No. A good attitude. A positive attitude. But here, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Los británicos dirían, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. If your heart tells you now is the right time, podemos insertar that. If your heart tells you that now, casi mejor, pero en plena batalla saltamos that. If your heart tells you that now is the right time, ahora es el momento propicio, then don't hesitate any longer. Don't hesitate anymore. En español diríais, no dudes más. Pero en inglés, doubt, no. Doubt is no creer. Hesitate is tener miedo a dar el paso, o reticencia, reacio, no del todo convencido. Come on, no es cuestión de creencias. Duda, doubt, es falta de creencia, no falta de decisión. Hesitate es falta de decisión. Escrito hesitate, hesitate, vacilar, en el sentido clásico de vacilar. Hoy en día dice, no me vaciles, is completely different. So don't hesitate. Don't hesitate anymore. No vaciles ya. No dudes ya. Don't hesitate any longer. Any more, any longer mean the same thing. Yes. There's only one white pencil. Es el que falta. Okay. Normally there are 2 pencils of each color. Now, the white pencil is in my hand. I'm holding the white pencil. It's not in the cup anymore. Ya no está en la taza. Claro. Now it's in my hand. It's not in the cup anymore. Alternativa y muy corriente. It's not in the cup any longer. Tercera versión, un poco más formal. It's no longer in the cup. No, N-O. It's no longer in the cup. Que se dirá más por escrito que por hablado. So it's not in the cup anymore. It's not in the cup any longer, and it's no longer in the cup. Now it's not in my hand anymore. So listen to your heart. If your heart tells you now is the right time, then don't hesitate any longer. Ya no hay duda por ello. Yes, salta al vacío. Yeah. Go see her. Ve a verla. Vete a verla. Ve a verla, pero go see her. Ir verla. Ve verla. Go see her. Go and see her también se puede decir. Go and see her. Ve y verla. Ve y vela. Okay. Go and see her. Go and see her. Go see her and ask her. Ask her. Que ask her. Ask her to marry you. Que se case contigo. Dirá que sí, ya verás. She'll say yes. I guarantee you. Vale? I guarantee you. She's dying to marry you. Yes. She's dying to marry you. I guarantee you. Te lo garantizo. Claro, en inglés no decimos te lo garantizo. Decimos te garantizo. El lo se entiende. I guarantee you. Go and see her. Go see her. And ask her to marry you. Ask her to marry you and say, Juanita, marry me. Cásate conmigo. I'll make you happy. Maybe. I'll make you happy. All right. So, listen to your heart. If your heart tells you now is the right time, then don't hesitate any longer. Go see her and ask her to marry you. She'll say yes. She will say yes. She'll say yes. She won't say no. She'll say yes. She won't say no. I guarantee you. Bueno, vale. If you say so, si tú lo dices, si tú dices así. If you say so, all right. Grammar, a little bit of grammar, but very basic grammar. Is this a book? Yes, it is. Is it really a book? Yes, it is. It really is. It's a book. How do you know? Well, look at it. What does it look like? Does it look like a book, or does it look like something else? Well, it looks like a book. Feel it. Does it feel like a book, or does it feel like something else? No? It feels like a book. All right. Listen to it. Does it sound like a book, or does it sound like something else? It sounds like a book. Smell it. Does it smell like a book, or does it smell like something else? No, it smells like a book. Taste it. Oh, I don't know how books taste. I've never eaten a book. All right. But probably it tastes like a book too. Is it really a book? Yes, it is. And these. Are these pencils? Yes, they are. Are they really? Yeah, sure, yes, don't look. Do they look like pencils, or do they look like something else? No, they look like pencils to me. They look like pencils to me. Do they feel like pencils, or do they feel like something else? No, they feel like pencils to me, so they must be pencils. Deben de ser lápices. Because they look like pencils, and they feel like pencils. Do they sound like pencils? Or do they sound like something else? No, they sound like pencils. Yeah, they do. They sound like pencils. So, if they look like pencils, and they feel like pencils, and they sound like pencils, then they must be pencils, of course. There's no doubt. Aquí doubt. Yes, there's no doubt. I truly believe that these are pencils. And I'm holding all of them in my left hand. I'm not holding any of them in my right hand. If it were the opposite case, they would be in my right hand. But it's not the opposite case. Now I'm going to switch hands. I'm going to put them in my right hand. Okay, now they're not in my left hand any longer. They are not in my left hand anymore. Why? Because I put them in my right hand. And now I'm holding them in my right hand, these pencils. But are they really pencils? Are they really? Is it really? Is this really a book? Yes, it is. Are these? These. Is this really a book? Yes, it is. Are these really pencils? Yes, they are. Is that book yours? Yes, it's mine. And the pencils? These pencils are mine too. These pencils are mine as well. These pencils are also mine. Okay. Mine es igual en singular, en plural. Es mío, son míos. This book, este libro es mío y estos lápices son míos. This book is mine. These pencils are mine. All right. Mine. En español hay 4 formas. Mío, mía, míos, mías. En inglés, mine. English is easy. All right. Okay. Do you remember Li Tong? Li Tong. Chinese. Yeah. We're going to review the life of Li Tong, our Chinese friend. Yes. So, I am on Vaughan World. Yeah, page. ¿Qué página? Page 28. Li Tong. Ahí está el bueno de Li. L-I, Li. No L-E-E. Como Lee Marvin, the actor. Li Tong is 36 years old. Does he look 36? Or does he look younger? Does he look younger? Does he look older? Or does he look his age? Yes. Marta looks younger than her age. She looks younger. Younger than springtime. Are you softer than starlight? Más suave que la luz de las estrellas. Are you okay? Li Tong. I think he looks his age, don't you? Don't you? Carmen Chu, don't you? Yo creo que tiene aspecto de su edad. ¿Y tú no? ¿No crees? ¿No lo crees tú? I think he looks his age, don't you? Do you look your age? Do I look my age? Do you know how old I am? Do you know how many years I've been living on this planet? Well, Li Tong's been living on this planet for 36 years. 36 years and 9 months if you include the gestation. All right. Yes, he lives in a small apartment. Where does he live? He lives in Shanghai. He lives in a small apartment with his wife and young daughter in Shanghai, a city with a population of 15 million people. Yeah, Shanghai is a very big. Aquí decís Shanghai, no? Shanghai. Pronunciáis la G de Shanghai. Esa G al final. En inglés, Shanghai. High como alto, high. Y se pronuncia el H, y mucho. Shanghai. La G al final de Shang apenas se pronuncia. Shanghai. It's a very important port. I think Shanghai is the busiest port in the world. The second busiest, I believe, is Rotterdam in the Netherlands. And the third is Singapore, the city-state of Singapore. And then, I'm not sure if it's New York or Houston, Texas. Also, Long Beach, California, which is part of Greater Los Angeles. Other very important ports, of course, are London, the port of London. But we have the port of Hamburg in Germany, which is a very important port. We have the port of Marseille in France, and Le Havre in the north of France, which are very important ports. The port of Algeciras in Spain is the most important port in tonelaje, in tonnage, tonaje. In tonnage, Algeciras is a very important port. Other port, of course, Buenos Aires is a very important port in Argentina. Valparaiso in Chile is a very important port. There are a lot of very important ports in the world, but I think the most important, Hong Kong, of course, in China. I think Tokyo is a very important port. But I think the biggest port, or the most important port in terms of activity, is Shanghai. Li Tong lives in Shanghai. He's 36 years old and he lives with his wife and his young daughter in a small apartment. A small apartment. All right. He works in a factory near the port. He works, that's typical in China, is working in factories. He works in a factory near the port. Yes. The factory makes telephones. It's interesting. Li's factory doesn't make cell phones or mobile phones. The British say mobile. The Americans say cell. Cell phone, mobile phone. The British say my mobile, creo, I think. But languages are evolving, cell phone. However, Li Tong, our friend here, he works in a telephone factory for standard landline telephones. They still make. Hay que fabricar teléfonos normales todavía también. Yeah. Here in this office, yeah, there are telephones. Is there a telephone on your desk? No? All right. There's a telephone on many desks, and so it's a standard telephone. And Li Tong works in a factory near the port of Shanghai that makes telephones. All right. Li's apartment, salta una frase. All right. That makes telephones for the big demand that exists in China, in the new China, in la nueva China. Ya no es tan nueva, ya lleva mucho. I wrote this episode. I wrote the story of Li Tong in 1998, 27 years ago. China has evolved, and China, the new China is not really new anymore. It's one of the most powerful and strongest countries in the world. But in any case, Li lives in an apartment. Li's apartment is very small. Very small. Yes. You see, Li is a factory worker. Operario de fábrica. Decimos factory worker. Li's a factory worker. Yes. He and his wife sleep in the one bedroom, and their daughter sleeps on a small bed in the living room. Really. Okay, Li and his wife, look, it's a one-bedroom apartment. Así se dice. Apartamento de una habitación, de un solo dormitorio. It's a one-bedroom apartment. It's a one-bedroom apartment. Li and his wife sleep in the bedroom, and their daughter, who's 8 years old, she sleeps on a fold-out couch. Fold is plegar, doblar. To fold. All right. But fold out is desplegar. Entonces un sofá cama, que hay que... All right. And it's a fold out. Tiene sentido, ¿no? Fold out couch. We don't say fold out sofa, I think. En mi vida he dicho fold out sofa. Fold out couch. Se dice más couch que sofa para sofá. Pero sofa también vale, ¿eh? Ojo. You can use sofa for the rest of your life. Perfect. But you'll probably hear the word couch more often. Except los psiquiatras. When the classical image of a psychiatrist sitting, writing, and the patient is on the couch. We say, El sofá del psiquiatra. The psychiatrist's couch. In that case, couch. Yes. And couch potato. Yes. Un hombre que juega al sillón ball. ¿Sabe lo que es sillón ball? Estar en el sillón engordándose paulatinamente, comiendo patatas fritas y viendo fútbol con cerveza. That's a couch potato. Una patata de sofá. A couch potato. All right. ¿No conoces sillón ball? Maybe it's only in Madrid. Pero es jugar al sillón ball, es estar a la Bartola, tumbado a la Bartola. O sea, disfrutando de la buena vida. All right. Sillón, o sea, juego baloncesto, fútbol, sillón ball. All right. A couch potato. But I'm out of time. I'm going to have to come back tomorrow and continue with Li Tong. See you tomorrow.